There's been quite a bit of drama going on around MSI's Bravo 15 gaming laptop. In case you missed it, basically the YouTube channel Tech Team GB did a review on the Bravo 15 and had some negative things to point out. And they also came out saying that MSI offered them money in exchange for not posting the negative review. Keen to see just how bad the Bravo 15 was, I tried to get one, but it wasn't available in my country. And MSI weren't able to ship me one from another region. To make sure that there wasn't some big conspiracy to prevent people reviewing the Bravo 15, I just bought one myself from Newegg in the US and imported it to Australia with my own money. Then shortly after it arrived, they started selling it in my country. RIP. Anyway, it's here now, so let's see what the deal is. The Bravo 15 is a follow-up to MSI's previous Alpha 15. And like the Alpha, it's an all AMD design. This one has a 6-core Ryzen processor and Radeon RX 5500M graphics, which I've found to perform in between the GTX 1650 and 1660 Ti on the Nvidia side. So it's definitely still quite capable of playing modern games well with decent settings. Thermals are an area where Tech Team GB criticized the Bravo 15, and rightly so, it can definitely get hot. Under combined CPU and GPU stress test, I was seeing thermal throttling on the processor, but this wasn't happening when playing an actual game. My CPU temperatures were similar to what they reported, but my GPU was 9 degrees cooler, though it's not clear what ambient room temperature they were testing in. Plus, it's always going to vary based on workload. The bottom of the machine doesn't have air intake vents above the fans, but still, despite this, there are more vents than the Asus TUF A15. The screen sounds alright on paper. It's 120Hz with FreeSync. The brightness is right on 300 nits, which is alright, but it's got low color gamut and a low 22.3 millisecond average gray-to-gray response time. So some ghosting similar to others like the Asus TUF A15 is present. Processor performance is decent thanks to Ryzen, but it only goes so far. The Bravo has the lowest multi-core result in Cinebench for the 4600H I've tested so far. It's not that far behind the others, but it's still the slowest nonetheless. But that said, it is still a bit better than some of the more expensive Intel options. Inside we've got the battery down the front, 2 M.2 slots and Wi-Fi 6 card to the left of that, and 2 memory slots above. MSI sold this one with just 1 stick of memory installed, so single channel memory. Dual channel or 2 sticks will give a nice performance boost in games, so it's a bit sad that you've got to upgrade it yourself. Despite the smaller 51 Wh battery, I was still getting more than 7 hours of battery life in my YouTube playback test, so the efficiencies of Ryzen appear to be helping there. The build quality is a solid meh. It's got a black brushed finish, and there's definitely some flex if you push down on it. Not as much as the cheaper Acer Nitro 5 though, and it wasn't really noticeable during normal use. The red backlit keyboard works fine, but the touchpad has an issue that other channels have already reported on. Basically, when you push down on it, it sort of half clicks and doesn't trigger a proper click. You've got to push even further to make the click happen, so it ends up just feeling wobbly and annoying. For some reason, the majority of the I/O is on the right. Most laptops put this on the left to account for right-handed mouse users. If you're a lefty though, well, I suppose the Bravo 15 has you covered with only the power input and HDMI here. The Type-C port does not offer Thunderbolt and it cannot be used to charge the machine. The 720p camera and microphones are up the top in the middle. It looks and sounds about average. Not bad, but not amazing. All things considered, I can't really recommend the MSI Bravo 15 at the $950 price point. You can spend less than $50 more and get the far superior Lenovo Legion 5. Even if you did get this one and upgrade the memory yourself to dual channel, which the Legion 5 already has, then they'd be about the same price. And the Legion 5 is better than this in pretty much every aspect except battery life. If the Bravo 15 was closer to the Acer Nitro 5's $700 price point, then it might be a different story. Look, I don't think it's terrible, and I've seen these same problems in other gaming laptops, which just makes it all the more strange as to why MSI acted the way they did with Tech Team GB. At the end of the day, I don't think it's worth buying due to the high price, but the problems that it has definitely aren't unique to this machine. It's just priced too high compared to better performing options from the competition. If you're looking for a gaming laptop, then check out my other video here on the Lenovo Legion 5. As mentioned, it's not that much more money compared to this guy over here, and it's got the best gaming performance for any Ryzen laptop with a 1660 Ti that I've tested so far. So I'll see you over in that video. Oh, and if you're new here, then get subscribed for future laptop reviews like this one. It helps support the channel so I can continue to buy more laptops like this one to do independent testing.